Hello and welcome back to some more F1 2020 and part 2 of F2 to Glory, F2 to Legend I should say. Today we've got the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, the feature race and the sprint race in F2 of course. Wasn't the best start of the season last time out, looking to do a lot better this time. We're on the super soft tyres for this lap, so without further ado, let's get into it. Here we go. One-shot qualifying. Thank you for all the support on the first episode. You guys killed it. We're going to at least go up to part 3. And we'll see if you guys are still enjoying it then. The best way you can let me know that you are enjoying the series is by hitting that like button down below. And of course subscribing for more F1 2020 content. It's not a bad start to the lap, I'll tell you that much. We need to keep going here. These ultra softs a little bit wide there, and there you go, you can see where we lost the time to the front runner. It's very tough in one-shot qualifying. I do think going forward we'll probably change it to 10-minute qualifying, a little bit deep there, because this is the first run I've had all weekend on the super soft tyres, so it's not ideal. Woo. Very nearly went into the wall there, and that's why we're struggling. And you can see how wide we got. This is just not going to be a good lap now. To make up for it, but it's just not going to happen. I think this could be 20th, to be honest with you. It was up the castle section, we very nearly hit the wall and it just threw us off track for the rest of the lap, and there you go, we hit the wall as well. That's not going to be good, certainly not for our speed. We get DRS open, trying to take the shortest run to the line. Yeah, I think we are 20th. Damn it!
The grid is all set for the race tomorrow, but before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top 3, which are Alesi, Mazepin and Jack Aitken. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow where we'll be live with all the action, and until then, goodbye.
I genuinely think we could have got pole position there. Just without those mistakes, I think we'd have certainly been up there, but that is devastating. But we'll get into the race. We'll hopefully have a better time of it in the race. So let's find out, I suppose.
Baku never fails to disappoint fans of Formula 2, so hold on tight. The cars are set on the grid, and any moment we'll be starting today's race. Welcome to Azerbaijan. This is not your usual racing circuit. It provides one of the most complete tests for the field. Sector 1 sports a set of 90-degree corners around the block, if you like. Sector 2 gets even tighter with the old city walls. Sector 3 just turns 16 to negotiate, and then 2.2 kilometers flat to the floor, full throttle in 6th gear, all the way to the end. Joining me today is a man who is no stranger to going fast, Davide Valsecchi of GP2 2012 fame. Great to have you here today, Davide. Are you enjoying yourself here in the beautiful city of Baku?
Absolutely, Alex. Baku is fantastic and so this track. Have a check. The architecture, the narrow street. Easy to see why it's one of the most exciting circuits on the calendar. But Alex, street circuits can be unforgiving. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a safety car or two out during today's race.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. An immense lap from Nikita Mazepin yesterday puts him on pole position, and Jack Aitken completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have King, Giotto, Dorian Boccalacci, and Alesi, Tete Camara, De Vries, Matsushita, Mick Schumacher, Latifi, Joe, Juan Manuel Correa, and Galeo, Boschon, Ilott, Calderon, and Mahavir Raghunathan, the captain. And Louis Delatraz starts from the back of the grid.
We can do better this race.
Here we go then, ready to go for it from turn 1. Lights out, away we go. Here in Azerbaijan for the second Grand Prix of the season. Around the first corner. We've negotiated it up to 16th as it stands. Wow, look at this. A very nice start indeed, up to 13th, I think. Looking at this, awesome start for us off the grid, nice and clean as well. Well, look at this, we're right in the slipstream of Mick Schumacher. We went for the maximum top speed and we glide past the son of the 7-time world champion and one of the most exciting prospects in the sport. And up to 11th now. We got Matsushita right ahead as well. Schumacher having a look down the inside, but we managed to hold them off there. A little bit of wheel-on-wheel contact, but we're doing okay here. Up to 11th as it stands. And I think we can get some good points here. Well, look at this again. There goes Latifi to the right. And we sail through up to 9th position now. And De Vries up in 8th. If we can get past him, we'll be on pole for the sprint race.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Which gives us an excellent chance of getting our first win. But we're coming from a long way back. I don't think we're going to have quite enough to get past De Vries here. We have got DRS. But I don't think we've got enough this lap, but 2 more laps to go. I think we could definitely do this and maybe even get higher. Well, look at this. We're right in the slipstream now. This should be the chance. DRS becomes active and De Vries goes to the left. We go to the right.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so
And
far.
that was the fastest lap. So we're also getting extra points for that as well. This is amazing, and I genuinely think we could have won this race had we had a few more laps, and you know, we might even get better than our current 8th position if we keep fighting on this final lap here. We might as well stay with the action. Just got to be very, very careful around these cars. Well, onto the final straight. What can we do here? Oh, we hold so much speed through there and we're past Alesi. Can we get past Seta Kamara? We got DRS open. This is going to be a drag race to the line. And we just about lose out, but what a shame.
That's the end of the
But
race.
what an
We'll see
excellent
you in
race from
Barcelona.
20th up to 7th. We will definitely settle for that. That was fantastic. Really, really thoroughly enjoyed that. And we've now got second position on the grid for the sprint race.
3 for ART then, after a quality performance. An amazing race today, and a very well-deserved one too. The team worked very hard to get exactly the right setup out of the F2 car that works for them, and the results speak for themselves. ARTGP winners today. And now, let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Jack Aitken takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
I think I will have to give it to the Arden driver. There was a lot of going on down the field. There's no question for me. They were the best.
On to the teams then. Campos have extended their lead at the top of the championship. Meanwhile, Arden's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Looking forward to it. the sprint race, starting in second. I think we can walk away with this victory here, and you know, it's a great recovery, you know, from starting 20th to hopefully winning the sprint race and finishing 7th in that race. It was fantastic. Thoroughly enjoyed it, so hopefully you guys did too. And here we go once again.
We've reversed the top 8 from yesterday's race to set the grid for the sprint race here today, and the drivers are almost ready on the grid down below. I'm not the only one sitting here today who's looking forward to today's race. My friend and ex-GP2 champion Davide Valsecchi next to me is already on the edge of his seat awaiting the start of the event. How's it going today?
Hello there, Alex. I'm great, thank you, and very excited to get started. I have a feeling we are in for a very special event today.
After the points for...
Here we go then. Lights out, away we go here in Baku for the sprint race. A little bit of a sluggish start off the grid for us, but we managed to keep it clean into turn 1 and third after the first corner. We'll certainly settle for that because 2 guys in front of us, we can definitely have more pace than over the course of the race, you feel. So, good start at the moment. A nice, comfortable P3 and a podium finish. You know, even if we don't win the race, a podium would be absolutely amazing. Well, this is going to be our chance to get up to second. We haven't had a fantastic Grand Prix so far. We've been really struggling to get past Seta Camara, but he goes to the left, we go to the right. We're going to try and go around the outside, and I think we've managed it, but he's still there on our outside now. But we tried to switcheroo him, and that was a brilliant move, an absolutely brilliant move that we just pulled off on Camara there on this penultimate lap of the sprint race. And now we've got a lap and a half to chase after race leader Alesi. Well, we didn't have enough in the end as we come up on the final lap of the Grand Prix. We're going to finish second in this race. Alesi's going to win it. Very good for him. But we finished second, and I think we can be really happy with that in the end.
That was an excellent drive.
It was a tough race at times, but they've held on to take a great victory for Trident today. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
Although the Formula 2 cars are all the same spec, the winner just looked better out there. It would have been a combination of getting those tires up to running temperature faster and driving to the condition on track. They made it look easy out there today.
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be Trident picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for coming out on top in that amazing race. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Jordan King takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
I think Giuliano Alesi. It was just a masterclass. He was faster than everyone else. He got it.
And now a look at the team standings. Campos have extended their lead at the top of the championship. It was also a strong race from Trident this weekend. Fantastic work from the Italian team to move themselves further up the table. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. We'll see you when Formula 2 returns.
Well, there you go then. That's where we're going to leave it for today. Up to 11th in the championship. Only 21 points behind the championship leaders, Alesi and Jordan King. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below. It really does help out. It means a lot to me as well. Subscribe to the channel for regular Formula 1 2020 content. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.